Hi everyone, I'm Anastasia, CEO and founder of Sirius. Fossil fuel economy is powered by fossil fuels. Green economy is powered by metals. In fact, we need 6 times more metals to meet the world net zero ambition. Yet today, mining and metal supply chain is responsible for at least 15% of the world emissions. We simply cannot afford to multiply it by 6. So the leading companies, including Apple, Meta, and Tesla, are pressuring their metal suppliers to decarbonize. But 80% of procurement and sustainability leaders lack tools and financing to make it happen. Instead, they're drowning in data requests and have to focus on measuring and reporting their sustainability performance, failing to take any real action to improve. I've experienced this problem firsthand as a chief sustainability officer in a multi-billion-dollar metal company. And I've seen all of the bottlenecks that sustainability teams face on their way to impact. And that is why we built Sirius. With Sirius, we are on a mission to empower every leader, sustainability leader in the metal supply chain to act. With our software, they know exactly what to do and how to meet their requirements. Our AI captures their unique sustainability profile and builds a sustainability twin. It allows sharing data across the supply chain in just a few clicks and builds personalized, industry-specific action plans to meet the requirements. In essence, it's a sustainability copilot available on subscription. Sirius automatically captures data from various sustainability documents, taps into our contextual frameworks and regulations, and fully automates responding to customer requests, gap analysis, and building roadmaps. So companies can start improving right away. In just a few months since inception, we won as paying users, pilot, and trial customers, leading mobility and metal producers in the world. But for us, this is just the beginning. Our vision is to become a go-to platform to plan, finance, and implement sustainability improvements across the metal supply chain. And we have just the right team to make it happen. Together, we have more than 20 years of experience in the metal supply chain, and we've known each other for many years. I'm a former sustainability officer, and I also previously built metal traceability startup together with Tesla. Sergey is a former Boston Consulting Group and a seasoned executive in the metal industry. And Seva is our data guru, and he actually built one of the top supercomputers before. We have amazing advisors and investors, and together we are enabling metal supply chain to act. So if you're ready to take action, let's get serious.
Great job, Anastasia. So, jury, what questions do we have for Anastasia from Sirius?
I've got one question. Thanks for the pitch, I really like it. We see a lot of these tools that are very comparable. How does your platform differentiate specifically for the metal businesses?
Yeah, so essentially, what is our USP? How do we tailor it to the metal mining industry, right? So yeah, this product is growing out of my personal frustration. So there is a huge lack of tools tailored specifically to metal and mining supply chain and working from the supplier side. This is something that also Dr. Eloise Epstein just mentioned on Fireside Chat, that we have issues with the data sharing across the supply chain, and most of the tools, and we also see it right now in Exposition Hall, most of the tools work from the buyer side. Nobody works from the supplier side. And I know each of the pains that suppliers and metals and mining being in the beginning of the supply chain, filling in actually responding to the requests and meeting requirements of customers, customers of the customers, customers of the customers of the customers in the supply chain. So this is what we are building. Yeah.
Nicholas.
Hi. Fantastic pitch, loads of passion, absolutely love it. I've got a question about the ongoing business model. So I get the concept of the application. When you've worked with an individual supplier and got them to where you need them to be, what happens then? Do you just go out and find another supplier, or can you still offer value beyond that point?
So actually, like this first part for us is building sustainability twin, like the unique sustainability profile. It's not a stagnant thing, it's always changing. So, and this is the stickiest part of our solution and how we grow. Again, the contextual database is also developing, like what is going on. And we give a lot of market intelligence of what your customers across the supply chain actually want from you, so you dynamically can prioritize your sustainability initiatives. So this is a subscription. And additionally, going forward, we are also implementing, we're already working with several banks on developing the financing solution. So to finance those improvements, the CapEx intensive improvements, because financing is the biggest bottleneck in the sustainability improvement pathway.
Thank you. We have time for one more question. If one of you got another question for Anastasia, please, Mai, would you like to ask?
Thanks, Anastasia, for sharing it earlier. I just have one question when it comes to the granularity of the complex business models. So do you see yourself more fitting for the medium enterprises or when it gets really much more complex?
Yeah, so we work actually with one of the largest producers in the world, and our database and the model and the differentiation why for metals and mining it's different, we go to the product level, different products, different grades of metals, etc., site level and corporate level, because different sustainability information has to be at the different levels. So that's as granular as it gets.
All right. I have one question for you, Anastasia. Very shortly, how difficult was it to get some of those big customers to come on board with your new platform?
Well,
I think it was easy,
B2B
right?
sales are always complex, but
yes.
we have, in this industry, trust plays the big role. So thanks to our, I'm also former deputy governor at the World Economic Forum of the mining metal platform, so it helped that we already have history in the industry, but yeah, B2B sales are tough.
That trust really helps, and I guess some persistence as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anastasia from Sirius.